the ultimate guide to acquiring vocab the fun way. So a lot of people invest a lot of time into really, not enjoyable processes. They're grinding away. It's not fun, and that really just isn't the way to make progress in anything. Obviously, we want to try and implement as much fun as possible. We want the process to be enjoyable. So that's what I'm going to talk about in this video, how to actually learn words. That's what I mean by acquiring vocab the fun way, effectively. So what is acquiring vocab, just so we're on the same page? Vocab, it's short for vocabulary. It just means words. Acquiring vocab means we are learning words. We're targeting specific word groups, and we are memorizing them so that we can actually remember them. And the way we make this fun is by combining fun topics and consuming content that we enjoy. So what do I mean by this? First, let's actually talk about, well, what is actually going on right now? Sorry. What I mean by fun topics is basically topics that relate to things you enjoy. So if you enjoy the gym, if you enjoy reading about Harry Potter, I'll talk about that on the next slide. But those are basically ways you can learn words to do with those topics, and then you can also consume content to do with those topics. So first things first, vocab mind map. The way we actually learn words to do with topics we enjoy talking about and enjoy consuming content about is through vocab mind maps. And it doesn't have to be a specific mind map picture that you draw, but I'm going to explain what to do. So if you are interested in, for example, do I have a picture on the next slide? I do. Let's go. Here is an example of a vocab mind map, and normally it would be hand drawn. It doesn't have to be as complicated as this, but I'm just going to use this because it's somebody else's to explain. So as you can see, I've got 5 topics listed out: music, sport, cooking, history, reading. It could be anything. It could be Batman. I don't care. It could be anything. And you basically list a bunch of words to do with each of these topics, and then you translate them into the foreign language you're learning, and then you can actually use those translated words to memorize what they are, and you can consume content to do with that topic. We'll talk about the consuming content part in a second, but you can consume content, and that is actually super enjoyable for learning words. So what I'd recommend you do right now is list a few topics that you're interested in. Just pause the video and list a few of them on a piece of paper. Write out a bunch of words to do with each topic, translate them, and then basically put them into digital flashcards. You might already be able to find a flashcard deck, but yeah, put them into flashcards, memorize them, and then you can try consuming some content, reading Wikipedia, watching some videos, maybe buying a book to do with those things, and you will find it super enjoyable for learning words. The next thing I will say you can do to learn a language is consume content you enjoy, and a lot of this content is extremely accessible. So if we want to talk about free stuff, there is anything that's on social media is obviously completely free. Anything that you consume in English for free is probably free in a foreign language. So vlogs on social media, podcasts on Spotify or on YouTube or whatever, Wikipedia, songs, a gazillion other things are all completely free in the foreign language you're learning. If you don't know how to search for them in the foreign language, just Google Translate it and then copy paste that, and you will find what you're looking for. Obviously there are other things like, books, audiobooks, movies /TV that could potentially cost some money, although you can find them for free, not always legally, so I'm not going to say anything, but you know what to do. And yeah, that's basically how you would be able to find content you enjoy. Even if you don't fully understand, consuming the content you enjoy with subtitles or whatever is still really fun, and you will still make progress in the language you're learning. So I would highly recommend it, and yeah, you will learn words over time. Just have some patience. Learning words is obviously a complicated and long process, but you will make progress over time. So yeah, if you are interested in learning a language, you should definitely check out the Language Learning Accelerator. I'll have it linked in the description below. But yeah, thank you for watching, and have a good one.